Hello, welcome to another video from Track 4 Fishing. You join me and my mate Rory on the banks of Rochford Res, and before I could even get the camera out, I've already had one. And it's not a bad one at that. Oh Jesus, calm. Probably a high double, like an upper double, maybe a low 20. But I'll tell you what, can't complain about that for first year session. Well then. Rod's been out, what, 10 minutes maybe? And exact same spot, literally everything the exact same. Manila wafter, all season CC more pellet. I've had another little one. This one's probably a low double, but low double, no, it ain't even a low double. Might be £8 maybe, £8–9 at most, but, ooh. Ooh, no. You wanted this side. This is better looking side. Chill. I ain't weighing this one, there's no point. You don't weigh much. Ooh. Chill, please. There you go. Nice little £8–9 common. Well then, it's been quite an eventful morning. I haven't actually had a chance to sit down and film much because I put the rod out and basically straight away I had a fish, and then my mate had a take that came off, or it was either take or a really aggressive liner, and then I had another fish on the right hand rod, and yeah, that's about it so far. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, sorry, a member of public just came up and started having a chat about how he'd quite like to eat a duck and he's going to feed him, so might keep an eye on him. But no, we keep having liners on the right hand rod. I'm fishing 2 rods, Rory's fishing 2. He's got one, I don't know it, one down underneath the tree down to our right, one out to the right side of the island. I'm fishing the same spot I was last time underneath the purple tree, and then I've just chucked one out into open water just because. Why not? There was tons of fizzers out there this morning, so I thought I'd chuck a rig it, boilies, stick a few boilies out and then leave it at that. But I'm going to leave the camera on my alarms and hopefully try and catch a bite on video, because I think that'd be proper wicked. I'll strike it. There we go. Play it. That's your fish. That rod's picking up some time now, yeah? Does it just feel like you're just trying to pull in just like a fake?
It did up there.
Yeah.
This fish for Rory was his first at just over £14.
Oh shit! Oh, yeah. Oh fuck! Mate. No, it's pretty comfy.
You got to put that on your video.
Fuck. Oh. Well then, that was fuck's sake. Anyway, as I was about to start saying, Rory's just had a £14 common. Mirror, sorry. My tea's gone cold again. and I've just stacked it. That's about all that's happened really. I've moved one of Rory's rods. Fucking hell, I said something. Yeah, I moved his rod from underneath the tree down to the right. Oh, you can't even see my fucking face. Just sit here for a sec. Yeah, I moved his rod out to the island in front of it. I've still got one. I don't know. I'll put one to the left into open water, and then one out just to the left on this purple bush as always. And then there's a lot of fish showing out over the backside of the island, and obviously we can't get to it from here. So I put Rory's right hand right past the island to try to get as close to those showing fish as we could, but I haven't had anything on that yet either. So it's quieted down a little bit, which we expected. I'm just hoping for something else now, and not to fall off my chair again. Right, I just thought I'd speak you through what rigs I'm using today, as they've obviously given me such great success. I mainly fish PVA bags or little PVA mesh sticks, and that's all I've ever caught on here. So for the rig, using probably 4 inches, 5 inches of Corda dark matter with a little small size kicker, Nash fang, and a micro ring swib. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up on there. It's a German, obviously it's a German rig, but sorry, I just had a knot. But just that aggressive turn angle that kicker brings, I don't know what it is, but it works a treat. Every fish I've had on this is absolutely nailed. And in the bag, for a hook bait, I'm using size 16 Manila dumbbells, but I trimmed those down. I cut most of it off, to be fair. Probably cut a third of it off and then trim it down around the edges, so it's a nice size to fit in one of these PVA bags. I've got, as the main particle, a kilo bag of the CC More All Seasons PVA bag mix, and then I put a little bit of Monster Shrimp stick mix in there, just to get that fizz up and that extra little bit of attraction. I mainly put that around the bottom so that none of the pellets dink the hook, dink the sharpness of the hook, making it blunt and lowering chances of hooking a fish. But it's been a good day so far, so we've just got to hope we have a few more and hopefully a nice big one. Just moved round to the shallow end of the lake, so because I walked round here to speak to another fisherman who's on here, and while walking round it was there was all silt getting kicked up all in the margins, and it looks proper good for it. There's a lot jumping out, a serious amount, and had nothing. Tried zigs, tried everything really. Now I'm just fishing 2 on the bottom, 1 on a PVA bag, 1 on PVA mesh. So I'll get back to you if anything else happens.
Sadly, nothing else happened for that session, but I wasn't massively worried, seeing as Rory had his first fish and an absolute stunner at that, and I'd had a couple of nice ones. That 17-pound common really made my day, and I wasn't expecting another one, but another one would have been nice. But no worries, because I knew full well that I'd be heading back out the exact same day, just the next week, with another one of my other mates called Danny, who's just getting into fishing, hoping that he'd have the exact same amount of success that Rory would. So you will just be about to see what I filmed of that session, as it wasn't very eventful to start, but as you'll see, it kicked up a lot quite near the end.
Hello, welcome back to another video from Track 4 Fishing. Surprise, surprise, today I'm back again on the Res, fishing the exact same spot, exact same way. Both rods are out. They've been out for about half an hour now, and I've just been waiting. I've seen how the lake is, it's sort of, how can I describe it? It's almost like a horseshoe, just without the middle bit. So it's like there's a big flat edge where I'm fishing, and it comes down, there's a corner here, like a big sharp corner, and then it all comes up and meets along the far tree line margin. And I've seen quite a lot show down in the sharp corner down to my left. I've seen quite a lot, I've seen 2 show down there, 2 show in the shallows, 1 showed right at my feet when I first got here. I wonder whether I spooked that one or not though, so I haven't put a rod there yet. I've been chucking in a different arrangement of boilies, a bit of sweet corn, a bit of pellet, just seeing if I can get them grubbing around, picking it like different cook baits, different types of bait up to see if they'll, well, hopefully they'll see a little waft up, which is what I've got on, and they'll come along, snuffle it up and eat it. But I've got on my right hand rod, I'm fishing a 15mm cell pop up over like a big scattering, maybe 20 boilies spread over like a 10-foot area, so they're gonna have to be moving, picking them up, picking them up. That's a mix of cell, pineapple nut crush, just because I had it, and some bread flake boilie, which again, they're not the greatest quality, the last two. Cell is, love cell, but the other two are they're just there as a sort of filler, just to give them something different. And on the left hand rod, normal PVA bag setup, except for today I've gone for a little white wafter instead of my normal manila ones, just because I know this time of year white's really good on here, and also I feel that the manila ones are brown, so I'm thinking maybe they'll zone in on that white opposed to just snuffling up the PVA bag and moving off, because I've got a mix of all season CC more PVA bag mix, so instead of them just eating that and leaving the hook bait, maybe they'll zone in on the white. But so far I've had a couple of liners on that, but that's it. So I'm thinking about tying up 2 more PVA bags, changing both rods over to bags, putting there's 2 trees down to my right, about 20 foot apart, you know what, I couldn't tell you what trees they are. There's 2 trees, and I'm thinking about putting a rod in between those, because there's a big open area and then the tree sort of makes like a gap, and I know a lot of people get some good luck out of there, so I might put a rod in there. But at the moment we're just sitting and waiting, so yeah, that's about all I've got to say at the moment. I'll keep you guys updated. He just dropped it. He was just sorting out my buzz bars, so they're all wonky, and literally just dropped it in the margin. Oh.
What did you catch on?
Pepper Army. Yeah, lump Pepper Army. I'll tell you what, does some good in here.
Yeah, seen them about on the floor.
Oh yeah, honestly.
Yeah?
It's all like a decent level and everything, yeah?
Yeah, just hold it a little bit lower.
There?
Yeah, that's good.
Sweet. Well, that was a bit unexpected. Just put a rod down in the corner with a bit of Pepper Army on it, just while I was sorting out my buzz bars, after just putting my second rod out, and it's absolutely ripped off with probably about 11 or 12 pound. Lovely little ghosty. Can't complain about that. Right, let's give him away.
Do you want a video of the release?
No, I'm just gonna weigh him. I'm just gonna weigh him first, and then if that's all right, yeah. Chill.
It's your first one of the day?
Yeah, been here since 7 o'clock, so.
It's been quiet today.
Oh, honestly. I was down here last week. I fish every Wednesday on here.
Yeah.
And I was down here last week, had 3 out of one of the swims fishing to the island, and I had 2 in about 15 minutes apart, and then it just went quiet, so I moved up here last week and had nothing, but there was someone fishing to the corner.
I think the best day is Sunday, because last Sunday I was here and I caught the 2910 as well.
You can, what, the big mirror?
Yeah. No, the mirror, the common.
There's a £29 common in there?
Yeah. I have a picture of it, I'll show you in a minute.
It's weird. There's like a few different companies which give me stuff, and I go out and test their stuff for them. So like the one I'm with at the moment, it's called Carp Core. They do tungsten putty, yeah, £11 for. But yeah, all different brands. Some of them want size, some of them want looks. So I'm fishing here because the Copcore wants looks. So I'm fishing for the, you know, the big mirror, the 29
Yeah.
pound
Well, you want me
sort
to
of
video the release?
yeah, that's all right. Just pull that. Yeah, so that's literally the only reason I'm fishing. I'm a member of a lake just down the road. It's Seafass, it's at the back of Stanbridge, and there's some absolute whoppers on there, but they're never as good looking as that big ghosty is. They're big, it's a ghosty mirror sort of thing. That's why I'm here. But I mean, if I'm having these every week, I can't be complaining with that. Get on, man. Get on, go on. No, he's not ready. Go on. Go on. Cheers, man.
Sadly, I didn't get any footage of me, well, unhooking and weighing and holding this fish, but I've got pictures of it which I'll insert at the end of this clip. But this was £15 on the nose. That was the end of this session, as I had to walk back to my mum's car at 4:30, but can't complain, and I'll be back next Wednesday for another video.